191cm, 102.8kg, Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira.
Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira is 28'6'3", 227 pounds, 12-1-0 and 1 in Pride Fighting Championships. Fedor Emelianenko is 28'6", 233 pounds, 8-0 with 1 no contest in Pride Fighting Championships. All right, Randy and Boss, it's time to finish what they started at Final Conflict 2004, crown the 2004 heavyweight tournament champion, and also tonight unify the Pride World Heavyweight Championship. You see the record crowd of 48,398. This is the main event of Shockwave. It should be a classic.
What do you think, by the way, when the referee touches their forehead, what he's looking for?
Vaseline.
Oh. Yeah, because he's like blessing them almost.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that right low kick.
Oh, nice.
By Emelianenko.
Hip toss by Emelianenko.
So strong.
The crowd still buzzing by what we saw between Silva and Hunt, but now the focus completely on this main event between Emelianenko and Nogueira, and we've seen this before.
Hey, that's
nice stop.
He looked at the front of my Silva.
He might try the atomic butt drop there for a second.
It wasn't the fact that they don't use it.
Nogueira, of course, has worked with the Cuban national boxing team. Emelianenko, having recovered from the nasty cut over his right eye, which brought about the no contest ruling in the final of the heavyweight tournament. Interesting how he's moving in this fight, you guys.
Nice takedown by Fedor.
And a soccer kick by Emelianenko.
He may not have been moving in the corner before the fight, but he is definitely moving now.
Yeah, he just stands like a statue when they play the national anthem, you know. I mean, I'm in the ring, you know, you move a little bit, but there's no movement.
No emotion, nothing. He's just stone there.
He can bang.
Man.
The road to the final for Emelianenko began by eliminating Mark Coleman, then Kevin Randleman, then Naoya Ogawa.
Little savate kick there.
Yeah. But you know what? He can deliver so much damage if he wants to, Nogueira, but you can never count Nogueira out. He comes back from the dead and will submit you.
Nice kick to the body by Fedor.
Nogueira eliminated Hirotaka Yokoi, Heath Herring, and then Sergey Haratonov.
Oh, look at this, he just
throws him away, you guys. Exactly, boss. And we know, boss, that Nogueira's lost a little bit more weight. He said he needed to be quicker in this rematch, Randy. He wanted to stick and move against Emelianenko, but thus far it's been Emelianenko who is kind of toying with Nogueira right now.
He steps in and throws a nice hand combination and follows through to a huge takedown. Just drops him.
And then steps back again to let him up.
Slips away with that one, though. Tried the third time to take him down the same way. And of course, a person who is watching with vested interest at ringside, Randy and Boss, is Mirko Krokop.
Yeah, he really wants to fight Fedor Emelianenko. Yeah, that's the way you pronounce it.
Or Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, whoever emerges as champion tonight.
Yeah, but he said that he really wanted to fight him. Yeah, but it's true.
He said both. Yeah, whoever wins the title.
Nice takedown defense by Fedor there. That was really nice.
Whoa, look at that. Nope.
Stacking up, Nogueira here is Emelianenko, but now in the closed guard, now posturing, and this is where Emelianenko can be very dangerous, Randy, when he gets that distance.
Starts launching those Scud missiles at your head.
Yeah, that's not healthy.
And head referee Yuji Shimada.
Stop, don't move, get up. Okay.
And they
we had it before.
Are going to restart in the center of the ring here. Again, you can almost feel the Intensity here, the Saitama Super Arena filled to capacity, a
There.
record crowd.
Fedor backs out. Fedor's very active in this fight. He's moving around.
Yeah, you
nice
notice
shots.
the bobbing and weaving, not used to seeing a lot of that movement from Emelianenko. And it's Nogueira again. We thought he'd employ a different strategy, boss, but it seems again he's forced to revert to what he had to do in the 2 other fights.
Yeah, because Fedor also reversed his tactics here. This is not the Fedor we normally see.
That's what I'm saying. So it's again a case of Emelianenko, who is outsmarting Nogueira right now.
Yeah, but Nogueira said also he had a new game plan.
Well, it's
but
not working.
It doesn't adapt to the new Igor.
Nice kick.
Fedor. Yeah, they're Russian. They all look alike. Oh, that's from Rush Hour.
He said from a distance, did Nogueira, that he would feel comfortable with Emelianenko, Randy, but from in close, that's where Emelianenko would definitely cause him some problems. How do you feel about that?
The way I see it right now, he's having trouble getting Emelianenko at all.
Yep. And there it is again.
Every time they get close, he gets slung to the mat.
But it's got to take a lot of power for Emelianenko to do that all the time.
Nice jab, stiff jab by Fedor.
Oh, boy! Emelianenko and Nogueira, we know, can take a shot, but that puts him on his back once again.
Man. The crowd sounded off on the sound of that one. I think Krokop even flinched.
Wow.
Emelianenko ended Nogueira's first title reign at Pride 25 in March of 2003. And right now, he is in total control here. Nogueira wanted this championship, wanted this fight so bad. We saw how utterly disappointed, boss, he was by the ruling of the no contest at Final Conflict 2004. Is it a case maybe right now where he's just, you know what I mean, that nervous and, oh my gosh, right hand. But he can take it. He can absorb the shot.
I don't know. He's dizzy. He's dizzy. Look at him. He's wobbling on his feet right now.
There's a takedown attempt by Nogueira, but
No,
desperation.
he's still not recovered. He's still not recovered.
Low kick delivered by Emelianenko. He's just sizing him up now.
But you know what? Nogueira is the same as Vanderlei Silva. He always recoups too, real fast. Oh,
man.
Left jab delivered
puts hand
by
down, bam.
Emelianenko. And he's very methodical, you guys. I mean, it's perfect. Emelianenko, it just looks like, you know, okay, I'm just going about my business here.
He's sticking and moving. He's a lot of.
Yeah, it's like.
He's given no respect to Nogueira's punching ability here. Nogueira hasn't hit him one time. Keeps his hands at his waist and is just teeing off.
How much can you take those punches?
Nogueira said he needed to be faster, needed to stick and move, and now he attempts a combination missing with the right, however. But they are standing more than we've seen in their other 2 matchups.
Front kick by Fedor. It's a stiff jab.
I just want to say it, even his jab showed a deliver shot.
Nice shot to the body too. He's really putting them together.
Oh, no, loading up with that right hand was Emelianenko. There's a middle kick.
After the deliver shot, a few more. Maybe he's been thinking and thought, you know what, I can't KO him to the head. Let's work the body a little bit.
It's amazing the punishment that Nogueira has been able to absorb with some of the best guys, including Fedor, in these other fights and this fight.
Oh. In his fight
Head is
against
just
Mirko.
snapped back with that left jab. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but then again, will he pay the price later on in his life is the question that remains to be unanswered, because, man, he has taken on an unbelievable amount of punishment.
He's one of the toughest guys in the business.
Look at us being quiet, huh? What attention.
I mean, I don't want to blink.
Into the screen right here.
Yeah, this is, I mean, you just are waiting for the next explosion. And look at Mirko Krokop. His arms are crossed. He is not moving his line of vision away from these two. No, I think Nogueira has earned, he respects Emelianenko Fedor's punching power a little too much right now. And what do you guys think, Randy and Boss? A shoot attempt right now, I think would be met with a nice sprawl and perhaps a knee to the head.
It's really hard to hit a guy with a good shot when he's backing up.
And there it is. There's the shot. And
there's the takedown.
Beautifully done.
And this is what Nogueira wanted. He said, I want to take him down and one time work from his guard. Now it's going to be a half guard hand, but this was his plan.
Did a nice job of using the corner. He backed him up to the ropes there, bounced him off the ropes, and followed through with the takedown.
Yeah, when you said it, Mauro, I thought, you know, he's going to wait till round number 2.
Right.
So that maybe Fedor's not going to expect it anymore, and then he's going to shoot.
Right. And yet, you're right. He said that in the pre-match interviews that he was going to try to take him down because he wanted to show Emelianenko what it's like to be on the bottom. And here it is, the first opportunity.
Oh,
And in the first round, it was an armbar there at the end of the first round.
Same as with Mirko Krokop.
He's taking some big shots, but he's no worse for the wear. He's got a bloody nose out of all that. I mean, the guy's amazing. Nogueira.
Wow.
The thing is, Fedor moves so much. He's giving ground and then stepping in, throwing his combination and going through Nogueira, but he never really stands and throws punches, which would allow Nogueira to engage and then take him down.
Whoop.
Almost,
Yep. Look at
almost the Mark Hunt senior. Amazing. Big right hand follows through with the takedown, right back to his feet. Whop. Oh.
And he's then still again.
Nice. Right hand.
Saw that foot coming up.
Yeah.
Oh. Threw that right hand right as Nogueira threw that tie kick. Oh. Big right hand, single leg takedown, stays on his feet for Fedor. Man, that's about as big a right hand as you're gonna see in this sport. Holy cow.
And he received like 4 or 5 of them, at least. Doesn't flinch.
I think you described it aptly, Randy, when you called them Scud missiles, and believe me, they hit their target. There's Mirko Krokop, whose left kick is similar to a Scud missile as well.
Yeah. And I remember sitting here in ringside for the Grand Prix final when Nogueira took a few of those left kicks and had me cringing. Let's see what adjustments Nogueira can make now, see if he can find a way to, again, get on top and take advantage of that top position.
Maybe right away from the bell. Bam, shoot in.
He's got to catch Fedor taking a forward step to be able to take him down.
All right, after round number 1, which was mainly controlled by Emelianenko Fedor, we head into round 2 of this, the main event of Shockwave, with the Pride Heavyweight Championship and the 2004 Heavyweight Tournament Championship at stake.
Good takedown defense by Fedor. He was expecting that shot. I've been impressed with how Fedor has developed. You know, when we first saw him, he was looked solely to be a striker and just ground and pound, and now we're seeing him put together some submission skills and do some things. This takedown defense is very impressive.
Yep.
It's interesting, though, you guys, that Nogueira, as he now goes in close quarters, he wanted to stick and move, wanted to be faster, but it looks like he really does respect Emelianenko.
For the second he stops moving his head, Fedor hits him right in it.
That's it, and again, nice exchange there.
Right straight, left hook. Hook, uppercut.
Emelianenko, on the other hand, not showing a terrible amount of respect for Nogueira's punching power. He's got his hands at his waist, for crying out loud.
But the good thing is if you have your hands at your waist, you pretty much know for sure that your opponent's going to hit your head. You don't have to pull back. You know? I do it exactly the other way around. I put my hands real high up, and I know they go for the body. Maybe that's a strategy.
I don't know. He's not getting hit in the head that much.
You brought up a good point early on. There's some good takedown defense.
Oh.
There's that knee we talked about earlier as well in the last round. But Randy, you brought up a good point earlier that Emelianenko seems to be a lot more elusive, a lot more active in his movements in this fight.
In and out, side to side, stick and move. A lot of footwork going on there. He's doing a great job of controlling the tempo of this fight. And Nogueira doing a nice job of following the knee and jumping to the guard. He's like, I got to get this guy to the ground somehow.
And that's where he has him now.
Just letting him posture up.
Oh.
Armbar.
See how easy that he escapes this. I mean, it almost looks like before Nogueira tries to put it on, he already escapes.
Yeah, and he already knows what's coming.
His reflex is out of control. Look at this.
There's
Triangle
the
attempt.
He doesn't escape it, he escapes it with ease.
He's gone before it even gets put on.
That must not feel good for Nogueira.
It's got to be frustrating.
Yeah, you can see the frustration just emanating from his body. It's all over his face, and Fedor Emelianenko continues to stick to what has been successful thus far. And you talked about making adjustments, Randy Couture. He's going to have to do them now.
Nice takedown by Emelianenko.
You think, Randy, that if Fedor Emelianenko does emerge victorious here and has a date with Mirko Krokop, I mean, he's going to have to obviously change his guard while standing.
Oh, I think Krokop will get his attention in a real hurry if he keeps his hands at his waist.
Yeah. Oh, look at this.
Another
Just
triangle
pushed to the
attempt.
side. So easy.
Nogueira kind of holding the side a little bit there.
Yeah, so like he's hurt.
He's done something. It's got to be a little disconcerting to have those punches coming from down at the waist level. We're not used to seeing him come from down there.
And Nogueira tagged him with the right, and again, it was like Emelianenko just swatted it away like a, you know, a fly. It's been all Emelianenko.
Nice big, long, stiff jab coming from Emelianenko's waist. And that actually puts his hands in nice position for that takedown defense.
Yeah. Oh, that's probably it. That's
hands
probably
are at
it.
his waist.
It's got to be it.
How do you get under those hands to get to his hips to take him down when they're at his waist?
His hands are down. I did this one time with a boxer. It was real fun. He put his hands down and he put his head forward and he like hit me in the head. And I looked in his eyes and I gave him a right straight to the solar plexus. And he went down. It was so good. See, so that's maybe the way Nogueira should try to do it. Keep looking at his eyes and then go full for the body. But I don't know if he can hurt Fedor. It looks to me like he's indestructible.
Look at him. There's a hammer fist.
hands.
Again, it's like the second time we've seen it now at the end of the round where some real damage could have been done either with the strikes or submission attempts, and yet the bell goes. And after 2 rounds, it's like Fedor Emelianenko's been doing whatever he wants to do at will, and Nogueira's still taxing the runway, Randy.
Yeah, he's definitely struggling. You can start to see a little bit of frustration now in Nogueira. Emelianenko has really controlled the tempo of this fight and landed all the big shots. And, you know, you can never, and I think Boss, you said this earlier, you can never count Nogueira out. We've seen it time and time again where it just looks like he's getting his butt kicked, and he finds a way to win the fight.
Yep.
There's that submission always looming out there. We'll see what happens in the 3rd round.
Yeah, but you know what? Fedor's with Nogueira, the more like Mirko Krokop. He got real comfortable in his takedown defense, and he almost destroyed Nogueira in the 1st round, and he got too confident. He broke his spirit, his concentration. I don't think that Fedor, that you can break his concentration.
Yeah, I'm questioning that myself, but
I think you can light this table right here, and he won't even look.
I felt with Krokop it was more that Nogueira made a little bit of an adjustment. He was trying to stay away from Krokop and take him down, and it wasn't until he actually stepped in and engaged Krokop that he was able to get the shot off.
Yep.
And he's just not able to even catch up with Fedor in this fight to get that shot off.
You know, in looking at the replays right now, you guys, it seems that Nogueira has a better setup with the combination and misses, and it's like Emelianenko, and just reacting, is able to still connect and do damage. So it has to be frustrating for Nogueira.
It's almost like he's fighting a phantom out there. He's unable to just do any damage. He's not landed a single hard shot to the head. When he has finally gotten the position that he wanted, he still wasn't able to really capitalize. Fedor had an answer for anything he tried.
All right, we are going into the third and final round. This is the championship round. 2 titles at stake, the 2004 Tournament Championship and the Pride World Heavyweight Championship, and they start in a flurry.
Very nice trip takedown there.
Yeah, I thought that it looked like Nogueira was maybe going to step it up a notch, and Fedor decided to answer. These are 2 pretty incredible athletes right here, these guys.
No doubt about that, and with the final 5 minutes now upon us, it's going to come down to who wants those championships more. And really, you can talk about money, you can talk about the fame, but really, when it comes to being an MMA fighter and Randy Couture, you know it as good as anybody. It really is about just, you know, being the best that you can be for yourself, but also for your peers, and that belt has to mean everything.
It definitely means a lot, and that's the thing. I think you share it with a lot of people because you don't do this by yourself. There's a lot of guys that help these 2 right here get ready for this fight. And
Nogueira now.
And Nogueira really trying to open up on the bottom and find some way to get to Fedor.
That was just steps out. Let's just walk away from it.
That was the closest we've seen to Nogueira being dangerous so far in this matchup.
He kind of went to an omoplata there and almost had it. And Fedor said, no, I think I'll just stand up now.
Yeah, let's walk away. Because my mother always said, if they want to fight you, you have to walk away. Yeah, you know, if Fedor's going to win this fight, which it looks like...
Oh, nice right hand by Nogueira there.
And there goes for the shoot, but look at Emelianenko. The positioning ends up in the butterfly. No, it's the open guard now into the closed guard, but you're right. A nice right hand by Nogueira, and look who ends up
on top.
On top.
Yeah. But you know what? If he wins, Pro Cup would be a phenomenal matchup. Both great strikers, or Mark Hunt, very good too. But I would like to see a striker against Fedor.
After what we've seen so far tonight at Shockwave, there is an embarrassment of riches when it comes to intriguing matchups to come out of tonight's event for the upcoming shows in 2005. I mean, Vanderlei Silva going down to defeat for the first time. You talk about Mirko Cro Cop emerging victorious in his rematch with Kevin Randleman. But here we have 2 champions unifying the Pride World Heavyweight Championship, and now they're turning it up.
Nice knee by Fedor. And I think Mirko Cro Cop's got to be sitting on the sidelines here going, oh, the guy's not just going to punch, he's got some takedown abilities as well.
Yeah.
And you saw him there momentarily in the shot at ringside. Definitely, there he is, watching. Takedown by.
Nice body lock. Just explodes.
You never heard of him in the Greco-Roman world?
Yeah, where's he been?
Yeah.
There we go, doing the plot again.
He's got to go fast now, Nogueira, if he wants to win this fight. And he's got to look for a submission, which he's doing right now. But I bet you Fedor's going to sit up straight while he goes for that
posture right up and step out of this again.
And credit Nogueira for the never say die attitude. He knows what it's at stake. He has the heart of a champion, but it's Emelianenko. Like a runaway train, just constantly coming back at him. Nogueira now looking for an escape here and probably trying to secure the left arm. Emelianenko, yes, there it is, looking for a
Pulls out of the
and just slips out.
Every time.
Same as he did in the first time when they fought. Exactly the same.
Just powers out of it.
And really now, with the final few minutes, you guys, he's not going to knock out Emelianenko. That's a given. He has to go and try to submit. Oh, and a right hand and a left. And look at him, he's still standing. And another left.
Those are not just left.
No.
Straight jab on the button.
Those are sledgehammer left hands being delivered by Fedor Emelianenko.
Boom. Wow. And let's throw him again. Oh.
You are seeing two champions going right down to the wire in Fedor Emelianenko and Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, giving it all they've got.
Fedor looks a little fatigued now.
A knee by Nogueira.
An amazing pace this fight.
Like lightweights almost.
How many times are you going to take a 230-pound guy and swing him to the mat?
And now, Nogueira,
whoa, look at that.
A waist lock.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the round.
Right hand now, and there it is, the end of the fight. It was a struggle.
Wow, what a
For Nogueira, Fedor Emelianenko, but again, like you guys said, for the heavyweights, they went at it tooth and nail. What a pace, what a fight. And I guess it's safe to say we're all in agreement that Fedor Emelianenko will not only unify the Pride Heavyweight Championship, take home the crown, but I do believe he has a date with Mirko Krokop very soon. Let's go to the replay, you guys.
Yeah, that was the Uma Palana
attempt there.
And then he's just walked away. Hey, Mauro, there's another Nogueira. What is that? Maybe it's the twin brother?
And here we go with our decision.
判定の結果をお伝えします。ジャッジ三宅、ヒョドル。ジャッジマット、ヒョドル。ジャッジ小林、ヒョドル。
Unanimous decision for Fedor, as we suspected.
Needless to say, a unanimous decision for Fedor Emelianenko. And Emelianenko is indeed the undisputed reigning and defending Pride World Heavyweight Champion and the 2004 Pride Heavyweight Tournament Champion. Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira, valiant effort, but comes up short tonight.
Had a great set of fights tonight, top to bottom, a little bit of everything, and as usual,